Hello, and welcome to our presentation about the Krystal Corporation. Presentation by Julie Medina, myself, Joseph Folkler, and James Tostin. If you have never heard of the Krystal Corporation or the Krystal Burger, you are not alone. Most of these burgers are located at the Krystal fast food restaurants that are located in the southern states, such as Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Tennessee. So we cannot drive to one of them right now, but you guys are going to learn all about the Krystal Corporation. But first, we are going to go over and have you guys watch a restaurant review of Krystal.
Go-to orders, 4 Krystals, a cup of chili, a chocolate milkshake.
6 of them stacked up together with the fries. Oh my gosh, the fries are awesome, man.
Yeah. This is the chick, and I get it every time I come to Krystal.
Straight up 12-pack, get some cheese on it.
Nothing else is like Krystal.
It's not just a simple burger. Spot one of them Krystal anywhere. I turn in. Dinner, lunch, or breakfast.
Yeah.
Krystal is the nation's second oldest hamburger chain, founded in 1932. The real core of the brand was about treating people with respect to uplift each other.
I remember my first Krystal when I was 6 years old. I ate 3 of them.
Coming to Krystal started in '65.
Reminds me of my childhood.
That was our tradition to stop at Krystal.
Before we went slot car racing or baseball playing, is the Krystal.
We have so much of those great stories from customers, from employees. We have 350 restaurants in the Southeast, such a rich heritage.
The Krystal is unique. There's nothing else like that soft bun.
With cheese and onions and mustard.
That onion, it's a little zest, it's a pop.
You bite into it and it's just unlike anything else out there.
Finally, after 46 years, they found that they had remodeled everything else around here.
The building that was here when it was built 45 years ago in the same location was great then, but it wasn't great today.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Hey, the service is way faster.
It's very inviting and it's clean.
It just looks really nice. I like it. This new restaurant design, it's a breath of fresh air.
Everybody loves breakfast.
I come here to eat the breakfast.
I like to get the 3-egg plate, so I love that with the shell eggs.
I love the scrambler.
Gives people the option to have the eggs they want.
I love to get the grits scrambled with cheese.
Breakfasts are really big here.
Krystal gets it just right.
They call themselves the Breakfast Club at each restaurant, and they come in, they hang out.
Oh, we just sit around and talk and just to see everybody.
They come and see us every day. We give our good customer service, and we just do the best we can.
As you guys can see, the customers are very happy, and they are very happy, and they look like they are enjoying their food and enjoying the customer service. So for today's agenda, I am going to be introducing and wrapping up the presentation. Then we're going to turn it over to Julie, who's in charge of training. Then Joseph's going to talk about development, and James will wrap it up with theory, and then I will wrap up the whole presentation. So these beautiful square sandwiches right here are the Krystal Burger. They are incredibly popular. You can get them however you want to, but this is exactly what they are talking about. So what is the Krystal Corporation? Have you ever heard of it? If you are like the people in our group, you have never heard of this place. I was recently in Tennessee last summer, but I don't remember driving by a Krystal Burger. I may have, but of course I didn't know what I know now. So unfortunately, I didn't get to enjoy a Krystal Burger. Congratulations to Krystal, the 2-time winner of the ATD Awards for Talent Development. They were founded in Tennessee back in 1932. They are 89 years old. The headquarters are located in Georgia today. They did go bankrupt last year, but they were bought by 2 companies, the Golden Child Holdings and the Fortress Investment Group. They do talk about how the increasing competition of other restaurants led to their bankruptcy, but they made major comebacks by winning these 2 awards, by being purchased, and by having one of the greatest training programs in our country. They have over 6,500 employees today, And of course, you can't go drive and get one, unfortunately, because they are located quite a few days of driving or a plane ride away. But if you guys are ever in the area, you can definitely stop. And now that you know about Krystal, their motto is to chill out and slow down. They have those sliders on the menu along with something called a chick, which is the chicken version. The most popular at the restaurant is a sack full. You can go through the drive-thru, grab a whole bunch of sandwiches at once and feed your whole family. They have spicy wings, slushies, milkshakes, and my favorite would be the breakfast. The breakfast in that video looked amazing. Small corn dogs called corn pups, and just anything you can dream of to have, and I know that I've made you hungry now. We're going to turn it over to Julie, who's going to be talking about training.
Anyway, that's the Krystal biscuit family. Country fried steak and chick. Oh, and here's my wife, country fried chick, sitting on the porch, swinging.
How long is your cousin in town again?
Don't worry. He's only here for a limited time.
What's that now?
You dropped a dime.
What? Did I?
Hi everyone, my name is Julie and I'm going to discuss training at Krystal Company. Krystal understands being in the food industry, they face numerous business challenges, and having properly trained employees can help them create a competitive advantage. One such challenge is the growing competitive pressure from national chains like McDonald's and Burger King, who are creating new products and new ways of doing business. For example, McDonald's offers healthier foods that have nutritional information on the packaging, and this information can also be found on their website. This allows their customers to make better and healthier choices. The fast food industry is consistently changing, which means Krystal can't be static. They must keep up. Krystal knows they need to maintain high levels of talented and skilled employees to better serve their customers than their competitors. Because of the vast amount of information available, consumers are becoming more knowledgeable. They are consistently comparing prices, discounts, and promotions. To stay profitable, Krystal understood their employees needed a superior training program so they could learn to better interact with their consumers and would gain the necessary skills that would help them address their customers' needs and wants. So they transformed their existing employee training program, which used paper workbooks and laptops that took all of about an hour to get through, and by the way, their employees hated it, to a program that would work for all employees. Krystal selected a learning management system that would be accessible to a wide variety of devices, would be easy for their employees to use, help employees learn, and would be highly customizable so they could easily create content using their subject matter experts and combined it all with hands-on training. So let's first discuss the interactive online training program. Krystal created a fictional character they called Lavinia Little, who appears in the course material and interacts live with trainees online. Her character shares many common characteristics among their employees, such as being young, single, and high school educated. They wanted to make their training relevant and relatable, and at the same time create greater employee engagement, which can help employees get interested in the work they are doing and becoming part of a team. Training managers actually took the new training one step further by scheduling meetups with their employees at local coffee shops to create excitement about the new program and to help any employees that were having any issues with the new training program. Their employees were building self-esteem and becoming more motivated. According to research, motivation can influence the way employees learn, their confidence, and their interest in applying what they learned on the job. Let's now discuss Krystal's hands-on training program. Training is crucial to ensure brand standards are being followed throughout the organization. That means consumers can expect to get a burger that is made the same way at any location they visit. According to Krystal, their hamburger is in 80% of their orders after breakfast. Therefore, hands-on training is imperative, so employees have the know-how to make the perfect Krystal burger. In fact, they were so adamant about the consistency their guests received, they decided to take their training on the road and created the Perfect Krystal Tour event. Using a vehicle that contained 2 fryers and 5 grills, the team visited 13 cities in 4 weeks to deliver hands-on training. During the event, even general managers were also trained how to make the perfect Krystal burger. According to the learning pyramid, practicing by doing is an active learning. Hands-on training can improve the learning experience and results in higher retention of learning. In addition, the Krystal Tour event provided a safe learning environment for employees because mistakes do happen. Hands-on training also provides a way for employees to use their skills they learned so they can succeed in the future. The new training program created a 30% increase in employee retention and boosted overall customer satisfaction by 5%.
All right, thank you, Julie. We are going to turn it over to Joe, who is going to talk about development.
Hello class, this is Joe. I will be talking about some of the ways that Krystal is developing their employees. As you can see from the previous video, Krystal is in the process of revamping their brand image. They want to portray to others that this is a fun place to work and somewhere you'd want to be. They are showing you that they place a premium on teamwork and people, and that is extremely important to the company. As you can see in front of you, Krystal has 6 guiding principles. And as important as these are, I'd like to point out the highlighted word united. This word united ties into the importance that the company places on teamwork and their employees. As part of Krystal's People First initiative, they have started a scholarship program called the Square Up Scholarship. This scholarship can be awarded to part-time or full-time employees in good standing who have been with the company for a minimum of 6 months. The $2,500 award can be used towards a 2- or 4-year degree, trade degree, or technical certification. The CEO has stated that employee retention is an industry-wide challenge. These scholarships are an investment in our people, and we want to do everything we can to attract good workers in our restaurants and support their career aspirations so they can support themselves and their families. So this is just one way Krystal is creating brand loyalty with their employees, which is helping to also reduce turnover. As Julie mentioned earlier, Krystal implemented a new learning management system to engage our diverse multi-generational workforce. With this new implementation, Krystal got rid of the annual performance reviews and replaced it with the goals module functionality located in the learning management system. Richard Flesher, who is the Director of Training and Talent Development for Krystal, said that this new process will not only force alignment of performance management with the overall company strategy, but it will allow us to further our goal of keeping people first as we ensure the maximum uplifting of each other together. And then in the two pictures in front of you, you can really tell that Krystal is a people-first organization. And in the left one, you can see a career flow chart. And the basic crew member on the bottom was cut off, but it goes all the way up to the regional vice president. It lists the benefits that you're eligible for at each level, and I think the most important part of this slide is the 2 people in the top left. One is pulling the other up to the next step, showing that the company is all about teamwork at every level.
All right, now we're going to send it over to James, who is going to discuss theory.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Liza, Julia, and Joseph, for all the great information. The Krystal Company has experienced highs and lows in the restaurant industry. In 2019, Krystal was one out of 59 companies that received the Association for Talent Development Best Award for all the hard work they put into developing their talent. After receiving the award, Katherine Jefferson, Krystal's leader of people and culture, said, "Our people are the key to our success." Krystal is committed to investing in the growth and development of our employees. In previous years, Krystal struggled with high turnover rates, unengaging and outdated training material, plus a non-diverse and non-multi-generational workforce. Krystal began implementing a major corporate revitalization over a 5-year time frame and strategically began to address and fix these challenges. To begin the revitalization process, Krystal hired Paul Macalusa as CEO. Almost immediately, Paul expanded Krystal's third-party delivery presence. He began working with his team to redesign 75 to 100 restaurants over 5 years. Krystal began working with the Scoots to standardize and update training for all levels of Krystal employees. They created the Krystal College, which includes 50 different service, production, and management trainings. As a result of Krystal's hard work, the company had a 30% increase in employee retention, which is well above the industry average. Customer satisfaction scores increased by 51%. Employees to be more engaged due to the 11,800 hours of completed training in 2018. With all the changes, Krystal has been able to create and provide shift leader positions to develop and promote future leaders. The shift leaders are able to stand in for managers who may not be available. Also, training is provided to shift leaders with the goal of becoming a manager. 2020 was a very challenging year for Krystal. In November, they hired 2 executives, COO Tim Ward and CFO Bruce Vermilia. Krystal closed 44 restaurants in 2020. That number also includes 13 sites in just the month of December alone. In court documents, Krystal representatives cited shifting consumer tastes and preferences, growth in labor and commodities, increased competition, and unfavorable lease terms on some of their buildings as reasons for filing for Chapter 11.
All right, so he also made these beautiful slides, such as all of the achievements that they've made, such as winning the ATD award twice. They work incredibly hard. They've gotten past their challenges and were rebought by their financiers and were able to thrive. They've made some great comebacks. They're redoing their restaurants. They have a new CEO since 2018 who has a plan, and it's really starting to make sense how they won this award. They have one of the best training programs where they actually meet with their employees. So just to recap and go over what we've talked about today, they've been around for 89 years. Their training and program development program stands out because they're willing to go above and beyond for their employees. They meet regularly with their employees to talk about any issues that they're having. You can tell by the research and the videos how much Krystal celebrates their employees. They offer a lot of incentives. They even provide cruise vacations to their top performing district managers and general managers. Employees mention that they feel supported and encouraged. They realize that Krystal stands out, and you can tell why they won this award. Like Joe said, they're focused on moving their employees up, and then once you're a crew member, the sky is the limit from there. Customers, we can feel the good customer service, and they know that when they visit a Krystal restaurant, that they're going to experience that great customer service. Krystal is all about the people, uniting them, bringing them together, and giving them a future. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.